working. All right. And then I'll open up that document. Dragonhaven. Go to la la la. I would love it if you worked. There we go.
All right, where are we located?
And you guys are at the
On the
tavern.
map?
You guys are at the face poke right now.
The tavern.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I only see I don't see any other Friday game characters except my Coda.
Varel's in
Oh,
there.
there's Econ.
And there's Lenore. Lenore. Uh, and then Varel. And then Mycota. Hebe's having a time. Hebe's having a time, so we're not going to see her. She's in the corner here eating a burger.
Okay.
And then I believe that's everybody, right? Yeah, that is everybody. Okay. So now we're going to get to where we're going to get to what was happening to Marcus while Maldred was out casting Circle of Death on everyone. So Marcus felt the mental equivalent of getting yanked out of consciousness by his lapel. He was thrown downward and then drifting in the sea of his thoughts. Memories swirled around him, a tangled mess of his and Maldred's. He couldn't untangle those threads. Not yet, anyway. His feet touched the bottom and he looked around. There was nothingness this far down. No thought. No emotion. Just instinct.
It's time.
Marcus turned to Helm. The god still wore Varel's face and carried Varel's glaive. What do I call you? He wondered out loud.
I am the ceaseless watcher, he of the unsleeping eyes, the great guard and the vigilant one. Choose any name that suits you.
Marcus eyed the drawn weapon. Are we going to run into trouble down here?
Yes.
Marcus blinked at the tone coming from that mouth. Varel would have had gentler words, an explanation about what lay ahead, or a promise to stick together. Marcus' eyebrows knit together as he frowned. Let's get this over with, then. Helm lifted his glaive and slammed the butt of it against the floor. The sound boomed and reverberated throughout the space, sending a shiver through his mind. From above, boxes and crates appeared and dropped to the ground with more booming sounds. A few bookshelves filled with tomes also landed. Everything stood upright and in place. Marcus looked at Helm incredulously. All of this.
We must be thorough.
Right. Of course. Marcus turned away and headed for the first of the boxes. He looked them over. There were so many of all shapes and sizes. Some had labels, others were blank. He's been alive for centuries. This is like finding a needle in a haystack.
The Nemesis thread binds every aspect of this mind. It will leave traces, deep marks carved into his soul.
Marcus twined his fingers together and made like he was cracking the joints. He then shook his hands out, limbering up the metal joints. Well, maybe we can use a magnet to find that needle. He lifted one hand in a fist. He closed his eyes, and the eye of Helm on the back of it glowed. O vigilant one, bless me with divine sight. He opened his eyes, the honey flecks of his brown eyes glowing. Nemesis's thread was dark as void, and indeed wrapped around much of Maldred's thoughts and memories. Marcus walked up to where the thread was stretched between 2 points. He reached one hand down to it.
Do be cautious.
Marcus looked back at him over one shoulder. No risk, no reward, right? The corner of his mouth quirked and he plucked the thread like a harp string. The sound that emerged was deep and somber, full of loneliness. Marcus concentrated on the sound as it echoed, honing in on the deepest response. He walked towards it, inspecting his fingers. The thread had left a mark on them, a thin black line. He decided to ignore it for now. He soon found an iron chest bound tightly in black thread. Here we go. He knelt in front of it. The threads were wrapped tightly around it, but it didn't hamper him from opening it. His fingers grazed another thread as he lifted the lid of the chest and a voice emerged. You are an interesting one. You are useful to me. Helm slammed the butt of his glaive against the floor again.
While which you have no claim on this one.
That is for him to decide. Marcus held back a chuckle. I'm sorry, Nemesis. You don't have anything I want. Untrue. I have the one thing you want most. Marcus's humor sobered as he felt ice in his stomach. What do you mean?
Listen not to her honeyed lies. She will offer you your every heart's desire with one hand, and take everything precious to you with the other.
Marcus ignored the deity. A strand of thread untangled itself from the box, offering itself to him. His soul is mine, offered in a fair trade by his progenitor. As such, he knows neither restful sleep nor freedom from torment. Marcus shook his head. No, you can't. His breath was stuck in his throat. The ice in his stomach was climbing up his esophagus, choking him. I would be willing to make a fair trade. Marcus gaped silently at the thread in front of him. One soul for another. Then he would be free. Take my thread, and he can sleep. Marcus's fingers twitched. He struggled internally, and it was reflected in his movements, hesitant and jerky. You mean you'll kill him? I'm not dumb. He would live a long and peaceful life of comfort. This I promise you. Marcus tried swallowing the lump of ice rising in his throat. His eyes narrowed. Why trade a paladin of Helm for a disabled alchemist?
Her deals are not fair. She will take far more than she's asking. Do not trust a word she says.
As I said, you are interesting. The paladin bores me.
Lies.
Perhaps, but this deal will only be made once. Will you risk it, alchemist? Slowly, Marcus reached for the thread. Something massive appeared in the space above them. Marcus turned his eyes upwards. Does that look like a pair of scissors to you? He asked Helm. The thread shot forward, wrapping savagely around Marcus's wrist. He stood up quickly, trying to pull away from it. The thread was as thin as fishing line, but did not break. Far above the three of them, those enormous gold scissors opened, then closed. The threads binding all of Maldred's memories immediately disintegrated. The scissors vanished. Marcus looked around wildly. What the fuck was that? He demanded.
Yergal has decided to interfere.
Marcus turned on Helm. What the fuck does that mean?
Your service to me has not ended with this development. We will find another way to Nemesis.
Helm vanished, leaving Marcus alone. He frowned deeply, then looked down at his wrist. Nemesis' thread was still wrapped around it. Using 2 fingers, he unwound it and held it in front of his eyes. It hung limply, but still thrummed with magic. He stared at it for a long moment. He should destroy it, rid himself of any temptation. Instead, he put it in his pocket.
Marcus.
High int, low whiz.
That's not even a high int low whiz. That's just generally being a dumbass.
Listen,
My apologies.
the boy's
He's
in
a sweet
love.
baby.
Like, you do dumbass shit when you're in love. It just happens at that point. Let's see now.
I'll be right back.
Boy, is he lucky Verrill doesn't know.
God, imagine when that finally blows up and I say when. I say when. I don't mean if, because I mean when. All right.
Are you waiting on me?
Yes. Well, yes. Are you ready?
Yes. I should not get another call.
Okay. So I I didn't change any of your lines, but I did add like some extra wording when I copy pasted everything over. So I'll just read from my document and you just read your lines. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I don't have to scroll back to it. Apparently, when I looked away. Hold on.
Oh no, it disappeared.
Okay, I got it.
All right. Marcus sits on a bench outside of the vase poke. He has a large iron box cradled in his arms. His face is somber. Gemma. His whisper ends in a painful groan. I'm so sorry. He sets the box down on the bench next to him. Finally, after everything, he had a moment of calm, and his emotions overflowed. He bows his head slowly and sobs. Lenore puts a rock on the box.
It's for her when she's better.
Marcus looks up from his crying, fat tears rolling down his cheeks. Thanks, Lenore. His voice is a rasp. He sees Lenore had picked out a strawberry quartz. He picks it up and looks at it under the light. This is the same color as her hair. Lenore gives him a pat on his shoulder and just sits next to him silently. Marcus bows his head again, his shoulders sagging. His tears hit the dirty wooden planks, leaving large dark marks in the dust. He is quiet for a long time. An odious voice in his head instructs him. Talk to the child. Marcus's shoulders twitch. Stop it, he mutters. This is all your fault. Leave me alone. Lenore looks sad and confused, but does not move away. Talk to the child, otherwise I will put weird images in your mind. Marcus's hands clench. Oh, it'll be miles better than the look of surprise she gave us when you stabbed her. Lenore can hear Marcus muttering, but not understand who is he speaking to. After a while, she realizes he is talking to himself. Lenore nods as she realizes the you is not her. Okay, time for an image of a cat. Marcus dismisses the image. Marcus had been through too much. He felt numb on the inside. Even the most absurd images can't stir him. Fine. Let's go dark. An image of a screaming possum appears.
Is Maldred being mean? I'll yell at him if he is.
The screaming continues. Both of Marcus's hands clench and unclench. Weirdly, I think he's trying to help. What'd you guys do to him? He's different now. Lenore nods.
He seems to have forgotten something, and that changed things. He was nicer this time than the last time I talked to him.
Marcus recalls an enormous pair of scissors rending his mind asunder. Ah. You can't keep ignoring me forever.
Why did you yell at him if he's trying to help?
Would you like to know a secret? Marcus looks up a little, focusing on Lenore through the strands of his brown hair. He's not helping successfully. I don't think he knows how. Lenore nods.
Well, maybe he just doesn't know how anymore.
You are boring. You won't talk to me. You won't get dinner with me. Starting to see why Verl doesn't notice you. The voice paused. Fine, ignore me. I'm going into your subconscious. Call me if you need me. Marcus sighs heavily. What do you even want from me? He asks bitterly. Haven't you done enough? Nah, you had your chance at friendship. You chose to ignore me. Lenore chirped up.
What's he saying?
Marcus stared straight ahead, his expression stony. Listen, I was thinking. Lenore and Marcus waited a few moments, but there was no internal reply. Marcus turns to Lenore. He's sulking like a child.
About what? Did he tell you?
He wanted me to talk to you, which I did. Then he wanted me to acknowledge him, which I wasn't going to do no matter how many cats or possums he showed me. If he does want to talk, he can apologize first. Then I'll think about it.
That's a silly thing to show you.
That's what I mean with him being different. He turns his eyes upwards. I remember her, but he doesn't.
Wouldn't he remember just 'cause you remember? I thought he was pretty much in your whole brain.
We do share a lot of the same slots. I can rummage through his memories, and he has certainly looked into mine. Those memories are cut off from him. Something severed the connection. Like a bridge I can cross, but he can't. Even when mentioning her, he tends to blank it out and ignore it. Lenora cocked her head to the side.
So, could he not know that something is missing or that something was severed, even if we talk about it?
He might be able to question it, but his mind won't hold on to it for very long. Once he thinks about something else, it's gone. He frowned slowly. Also, he is being annoying again.
What's he doing now?
His tears had left long tracks down his cheeks. He was without a handkerchief in these new clothes, so he left them. He is being a small, needy creature right now. I think he craves attention.
Well, if he told you to talk to me, you listened to him. That should count for something. It's my turn.
Lenore makes a pout face. Marcus gives Lenore a weak smile. You're a good person. I appreciate you being there for me, even though we've just met. If you need anything when we get to Dragonhaven, just ask. You can stay at my shop.
I've just met everybody. You liked my rocks and talked to me about rocks, so I like talking to you. I haven't really had any friends, but bird noises for a while. Well, I think we're friends.
Marcus's honey brown eyes filled with warmth. We are?
Well, we both like rocks, and you just offered me a place to sleep. These seem like friend things. The weirdest thing is that nobody seems to really care that I'm a bird here, even the humans.
Marcus senses something familiar in Lenore. Your parents aren't around, are they?
Well, that used to be a criterion for friend, but that just seems to be everyone.
She registers
Oh,
Marcus's
no. Bird
question.
noises and
Yeah, sorry.
Oh no, bird noises and my parents didn't want to visit libraries with me. They wanted to do normal bird things.
He nodded, a small frown pulling the corner of his mouth. Was his instinct wrong? Ah, I see. He looked up at the now dark sky. The day had flown by so fast. I've never met my parents.
Well, I didn't meet my first parents. Maybe that's what you meant. I'm adopted.
He turned back to her quickly. Me too.
I haven't seen my current parents in a while. Mostly because it's better to be farther away. But I still have my brother, so it's fine.
Marcus nods. MC is back in Dragonhaven. He's probably worried by now. I usually visit him once a week.
How long has it been?
I think I've been gone 2 months now.
I think my current parents would consider me deceased.
I hope the dames are all okay. I haven't been there to tend them. He hesitates, then pats Lenore on the head. I'm sorry.
No, I meant if they expected me every week and I didn't show up for 2 months, they would think I'm dead. One of my siblings went missing for a while, and they said they probably got eaten.
He gives her a sympathetic look.
Although, maybe they do think I'm eaten. Then they probably blame me for bird noises being eaten too. But we're supposed to be independent now, so maybe they wouldn't care that much.
Marcus let out a small sigh. Being a bird is a bit different than being human, but MC probably thinks I'm dead too.
Well, you can be a miracle soon then.
I wonder if he'd see it that way. He might just be glad to be rid of me.
Be a curse. That sounds funny.
Lenore plays like she's a zombie.
Hello. I have come back to haunt you because you didn't like me.
Marcus laughs for the first time in a while. It makes his whole chest hurt, but he doesn't care. He likes me well enough, I suppose. I'm just not useful to him. He can put me to work.
You make useful stuff, though. That's work.
Yes, and he constantly reminds me how costly my education was. He smiled like he was confiding in Lenore a very funny joke. He runs the tragedy.
Sounds tragic?
Don't tell me you've never heard of the Cat House tragedy, Marcus exclaimed. It's the most infamous brothel in Dragonhaven. I was raised there.
Don't need to know about brothels at this time.
Probably for the best. It's no place for a small bird.
I don't even think we work the same way.
Better not chance it just in case. Marcus looks down at his hands. But yeah, I'm sorry, JP, do you need something?
Has Dandy ever heard of the tragedy?
Yes, but in the future, save all questions till the end.
Oh, sorry. I thought y'all were done. Sorry, I walked in mid-sentence. Sorry.
You're good. Better not chance it, just in case. Marcus looks down at his hands. But yeah, I'm no use to him. And he reminds me of it constantly. His smile returns a little. I love the dames, though. Each one I consider one of my mothers.
I mean, why would he have adopted you if he wanted you to be useful in a place where guys, get girls?
Oh, he had no choice in the matter. My mother was one of the dames. She died giving birth to me. MC wanted to get rid of me, but the other dames threatened him. They told him they'd all walk. They're the ones that really raised me. His smile is fond as pleasant memories wash over him. His life back then had been filled with love and attention.
Oh, you don't have an adopted dad at all, just a legal guardian. I had a legal guardian before I got adopted. Mine sucked, too. But it's cool you had so many moms.
He leans closer to Lenore as if sharing another secret. They taught me everything I know, including magic.
My parents taught me how to find food. Some less palatable than others. Everything else I learned before or after.
Well, I did get a formal education. The dames all pulled together and researched the best schools. That's where I learned alchemy.
Will you think I'm stupid if I tell you I didn't even finish any kind of education?
He gave her a long look. Of course not. School isn't the only place to learn.
Yeah, libraries are good for me. I did learn to read and do basic math before I was adopted. So most of the things I think I can learn on my own if I need to.
He nodded. If he noticed her verbal stumble, he didn't let it on. That kind of motivation is appreciated by Professor Downfeathers. He'd love to pick your brain, I'm sure.
Since he's a professor, I don't think I'll have much to say that he doesn't know.
I wouldn't believe that for a second. A true scholar knows that knowledge can come from anywhere, and that bird wants to know everything.
Oh, good. Another thing we have in common. Well, maybe not everything for me, but every story would be pretty cool.
He writes a lot of stories.
Yes, I found some. I finally got to go to the library recently. She told me she wouldn't open the library until the town was fixed. It's not fixed yet, but I got to go there anyway.
Marcus gave her a questioning look. Who told you that?
Victoria. It's why I started helping.
Victoria runs the library?
Yeah, that's what Manfred told me, and she's the one who let me in. So, yeah, I think she's the librarian.
He tilts his head to the side. I wonder if Victor knows. Her brother in Dragonhaven.
I don't know anything about her or her brother. Well, I know some stuff, but it's stuff from farther past.
Marcus stretches his arms in front of him, making each shoulder pop. Lenore guessed that his gold arms must weigh more than regular human ones. He was wiry and lean, but his upper arms were thicker in proportion, probably due to carrying the extra weight. They're getting everything ready for when we leave. We should probably help.
I got everything I need, but I can help the others.
I have to load Gemma into the cart and make sure she's well cushioned for the bumpy roads. He reached for the box again. Thank you, Lenore, for being my friend.
Well, thank you for being mine.
She gives her bird grin and goes inside to ask Varel what she can help with, since she kind of sees him as the leader. Okay, and we can all now finally start. Alright, so we're going to load up Gemma into the cart. Alright, so I got the 2 carts here. Well, no, I only got 1 cart. But we're going to see who is saying what in the tavern. Alright, is anybody getting anything done before they leave Misery?
I already got my stuff done.
Yeah.
I am at the bar doing a Taroka reading. You see the cards flipping themselves.
Manfred, hoping for a little bit of gossip, comes over and kind of peers at your cards.
They don't say anything about you, but there's some spicy stuff in here.
I do enjoy
Then another
spicy
card
gossip.
flips over, and another card flips over, and Mark and Tangent and Dandy's eyes go wide.
What's going on? Manfred asks.
He quickly gathers the cards and walks away.
Manfred is just over there like, what? No, tell me. But does not call after Dandy. Marcus enters and looks up as Dandy approaches him. Dandy.
Outside with me, please.
Sure. What's the matter?
I just lean in and whisper to him, it's your old pal, Sintus.
Master Sintus? What about him? Is he okay?
He is no longer the man you think he is.
I mean, I haven't seen him in a while, but I can't believe that, Dandy. Where are you hearing this from?
I pull out the cards and, start shuffling them in my hands. The Taroka deck never lies.
Taroka, yeah. I know of Taroka, yeah. But, Dandy, come on. This man taught me everything that I know. He shows off his arms. He made these for me when I lost mine. He can help us. I know he can.
Well, just be on your guard if you're not going to listen to the cards. But I will say this.
Yes.
The odds of the stakes in getting Gemma's body back are rather high.
I know.
But the odds are forever in your favor.
Thanks, Dandy.
And he takes out a card, and he goes, until our paths meet again. And he puts the card in Marcus's pocket, and he walks around, he turns back and goes, don't worry, there's nothing magical in it.
Oh, this one? Okay.
Yeah.
He looks at the card and then puts it back in his vest.
Yeah. It's Dandy's correspondence note.
Yeah.
Basically how to reach him.
All right.
Goes over to Varel.
Yeah.
And we'll get to that in a bit.
I mean, Dandy, if you want to talk to Varel now, yeah.
Our paths will soon be parting, Varel.
I see.
And Dandy seems a little bit down.
You all right?
And he calls over for 2 whiskeys.
All right, yeah. No, you got a couple slid down to the bar at you.
He goes bottoms up and he swallows his. Said, I've enjoyed our game together, but I have
Game?
to go with everything is a game. Life is a game, and you're pretty good with the odds. But the
Well, fuck
cards
do I know
say
what
that
that means.
the cards say that well, there's something somber gonna happen to you in Dragonhaven, and I'm real sorry about it.
Yeah, I presumed that my life and future was gonna be all doom gloom constantly.
Well, there's always hope.
Well, yes, of course, but you know.
If you need to find me, I do occasionally check my correspondence, and he hands him another card.
All right, I'll not sure how often I'll be able to write, but I guess well, you'll be able to find me, I guess, in doubt.
If our paths cross.
That certainly wasn't vague. So, yeah, if it happens, it happens. I thank you for the drink and for your assistance in the matters here.
By the way,
And
in about a year and a half, watch out for the barmaid in the tavern. You'll know it when it happens.
Jessica Pace, I have to write
honestly,
that down now.
honestly, I'll probably have forgotten by then. So if you could pop by and tell it to me about 2 minutes before it happens, the likelihood of me being actually prepared would increase.
Well, just try to remember.
Marcus just like gestures to Manfred, and Manfred leans over towards him. He's like, "Has Farrell been drinking?" Manfred shakes his head very slowly. Okay, all right. Marcus is just gonna
What?
quietly.
Drinking? What?
Farrell, how are you doing?
I'm fucking tired.
Outside of the ordinary, I mean.
Pretty much normal, I guess. Why?
Well, a lot's happened. I'm checking on you.
Honestly, right now, I think I'm the least problem.
Oh.
You're going to.
Oh, yeah, no.
So,
Yeah, I understand that.
like, I'm not quite sure what happened in the last bit there. So, first off, I still have a promise to keep an eye on you. Unless you don't want that, which I would understand.
No, it's okay. Farrell, no. That's fine. I'm not.
No, I know. Having someone constantly hovering around you is
Varel,
can be
no.
quite
Shut up.
uncomfortable. I know that.
Varel, it's okay. We made a promise
But, yeah.
together. We're defending people who can't defend themselves. You said that, right?
Yeah.
Then that's all I want to do.
All right. Sounds good. Do you have any idea if there's still some shit happening here in Misery?
No, Yurgle's team has pretty much cleaned out the entire lake. It's a crater now. So that's fun.
Jurgel's Jurgel's team has cleared out the lake problem.
Yes. Yeah.
Uh,
They've been collecting bodies all day.
huh. Interesting. Why did nobody fucking tell me anything?
I mean, we couldn't.
Probably because you needed to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. You do need your rest when you can get it. But and they're honestly incredibly efficient. And when I asked them to help, the one guy told me they were getting paid by the hour, so I decided not to.
Honestly, where can I get that, Jade?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we
Carrying
have
bodies,
tougher
getting
work
paid
ahead
by
of
the
us.
hour? Yeah. Do we still have to do the obelisk bullshit?
No, that
Or
was Farrell.
did
They found Gemma.
Gemma manage to crush the thing?
It exploded, from what I heard.
What the
Clank's
what the fuck?
Clank's ruined. He's not going to be able to walk back on his own, but I did get Gemma's box out of him, and I've loaded that up into the cart. So,
So she's still in a state
for now.
where recovery is possible.
If we can get to Master Sinus, yeah. I'm going to try to make an appointment and see him as soon as we get back to Dragonhaven.
That's good. It's very good.
Are you ready to leave this place?
Well, I was expecting to get back to, I don't know, shoveling dirt in this town and make sure that, I don't know, Maldred's influence is cleansed out of this place. But if,
Marcus is just
if
giving Varel like a kind of a sympathetic but kind of humored look as well. How bad was it when Maldred was out? I don't remember all of it.
Do you mean the last bit? The last bit?
Yes, the last bit. Yes, I was busy, so I don't remember all of it.
Frankly, he started by being a smug shit, then cast some necrotic burst kind of thing, then
Okay.
teleported it out, and then suddenly tried to be a completely innocent person that apparently has some rightful duty or right to be tried according to the laws of the land that are currently not very well defined, I must say.
Now this tracks. Now this tracks. Something happened. Um, Everything got
Look,
severed.
if I can get my hand on his fucking spirit, I will be very tempted to fucking strangle him.
I mean, I wouldn't stop you. I just don't know how to do that right now. Oh, hey, Lenore.
But it seems nice. Ish. Sort of.
Lenore, I my brain is too full for this. I can't have him inside of me.
Well, no. I was just saying we didn't need to strangle him. We just needed to put him somewhere else.
Right.
Maybe.
I'm just kind of saying he cost me a lot of nerves,
I
How
Varel,
many
and
did you have left anyway?
I know I'm not the most patient person.
Varel.
I do on occasion have anger issues,
It's
and I'm very tired.
I know. You can sleep in the cart.
Especially with someone who is a being a manipulative little shit.
Well, at least you could still feel everything below your ribs, right?
Huh?
You'll need to repeat that.
Yeah.
I want to go load up the cart. Marcus turns around and leaves.
Oh God.
It's eldritching like fuck.
Okay, sorry. What do I need to repeat then?
All of it. So something ribs, I think, was the last bit.
Well, Varel has been talking about how much Maldred has put him through. So,
Okay, we didn't. I did not understand a single word.
hold on.
It was all. It was as if you had your microphone underwater,
Oh my
and
god.
then were also trying to speak through a straw.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Was going to Varel, so I'm like, I'm just here, guys.
All right.
Aww.
All right. All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me well?
It's still a little bit gurgly, but it's not as bad.
As
I
long as
think
you...
it gets worse if you get really, really fast talking.
Okay. So I'll talk slower, first off. And I'm recording me, so at least... And like, none of y'all are eldritching on me. So I'm at least getting clean...
That's good.
I'm at least getting clean audio for the recording. So there's that. So anything you don't understand that I'm saying now, you can understand later.
Oh no, it's getting worse.
Oh no.
Yep.
All right, let me reset my internet. I'll be right back.
Sorry.
I want to make... I'll just reset my internet.
heard. And then a little bit above that, it has, you would have advantage when copying or forging objects.
Oh, right, because you pretty much have eidetic memory.
Okay, so I
Yep.
think I figured it out. The good news is it's almost over.
Okay.
So
What's the bad news?
it's not over yet. So
Oh, that makes sense.
you
Yeah.
remember earlier today, Amy, when I was like, I got when I was with the portal at work, and I told you I was downloading Baldur's Gate 3 on the PlayStation 5.
Are you still downloading Baldur's Gate?
It's at 98%.
Why don't you just
It's at 98%.
pause it?
I'm trying to. The PlayStation has been in rest
Okay,
mode
that would
this whole
explain
fucking
a
time.
lot.
Yeah, so much. All of her bandwidth is Baldur's Gate 3 right now.
That would track.
I'm trying to figure out where.
Bloody hell.
Well, downloading
100
games does havoc on most internet systems.
117 gigs.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate is also not a small game by any means.
No.
I was going to say that I don't like these games that are excessively large, but you know what? I play The Sims, and every DLC that you download just gets worse and worse.
I've paused it. I figured out how to pause it. I just didn't know how to do it on a PlayStation 5. I learned. Okay.
Yeah,
It should be
isn't
better
The
now.
Sims like a total
much
of like
better.
200 gigabits with all of its stuff?
Yeah. No, I honestly.
Just instantly, you sound human.
Yes.
I cannot. Remember how it was like, oh, it might be done by the time I get home. Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Good fucking luck.
What's up, Bjorn?
Hey.
Yo.
Lynn
hey.
was downloading
right?
Baldur's Gate 3 and sounded like a robot.
All right.
Am I good?
Or like she was waterboarding her microphone.
I don't believe in torture. It's not effective. Anyway,
Not on microphones.
That's the only reason why she doesn't believe in it.
obviously that's the only reason why. All right. So then,
My
all
mic
right.
sound okay?
Yes, your mic sounds great. But let's get back to where we were. So Marcus, okay, so Varel was talking about how, he's been through a time. And then Marcus says to him, well, at least you can still feel everything below your ribs, right?
Yep.
He nods and gives Varel a tight smile.
Lenore, while sitting there, just sketching her rocks in her journal, frowns.
Well, let's load up the cart then. And Marcus will head towards the door.
Do we still have to carry some stuff onto the cart?
Yes. So what we can do now is just fast forward all of that. And I promised Red that I would not have you guys attacked by bandits. So we could just go straight to Dragonhaven if you'd like.
I would
Ye-
kind of say the goodbyes to some folks that we have actually interacted with kind of in town.
Yeah, go ahead.
Basically, I mean, if you want to skip over it, that's also fine, but you know.
No. Anything you want to get done, do now. They're all here.
And Lynn, I think you meant that when we were talking about Brenwar potentially following the party.
No. I meant it to get everybody to Dragonhaven at the same time.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jax, what you up to?
I
I saw you moving, so I'm asking.
want a team meeting.
You want a team meeting? Well, Tortas is kind of busy loading up the cart, so you'll have to go over to where Victoria and Brenwar are. And Amberly has decided to stay behind, but Dandy is actually going to be traveling with you guys now. So Dandy, if you want to introduce yourself to Jax and everything.
I turn. Oh, there we are. I thought my was muted. I turn over. I walk over to Jax, or he comes over to me, and I lay out a hand or put out a hand to shake, and I go, "The name's Dandy."
Jax.
He'll reluctantly shake his hand.
The strong, silent type, I take it. Don't have much of a poker face.
You must be bad at cards.
Well, I take it you're into the cards then?
Nope. I fucking hate card games.
What do you prefer then? Because I sense someone who likes to gamble.
Well, gambling isn't really. That's not the same thing. You could gamble with dice.
Right. Well,
Or live.
my specialty is cards. And he pulls out a card, and you see it disappear, and then it reappears in his other hand.
You're gonna tell me my future?
Oh, I do have the ability to do that, but no, I don't think I will. I am but traveling with y'all for a short while. And I am not quite in the mood to re-look at the cards after the stuff I saw a few minutes ago.
You want to share with the class?
No, it was confidential information. But you can rest assured you were not in the picture for the things I saw.
Come on, you can tell me.
I saw a tap. And that's all I'll say.
Dandy, you do know that following these people will lead you to where Noir is.
Here's another fact. I follow you, I get something I want.
Well, if that's the case, you're gonna be, joining the little I don't know what's a good analogy. Basically the fucking jailbird group.
Jailbird group.
I have spent plenty of time as an outlaw and as a law-abiding citizen, and I have certainly broken more than a few rules for the Almighties. So I'm not really afraid of that.
Good to know, good to know. I'll write that down. You afraid to go to jail?
Are you afraid to go to jail?
No. I see you're a doctor then, I'm taking it.
Nope.
Not since he got his license revoked.
I pull off my hat for just a moment while he's looking at me and then put it back on. And he's going to get a very close look at what I actually look like.
Oh, he's a skelly man's.
I'm a little bit past the need for doctors.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it too much because I wouldn't be able to do much anyway.
See. Well,
I'd be more like the guy that'd be like, oh, he didn't live a very good life. Not a lot of people loved him.
I see.
You know, after you died.
Dandy, roll me perception.
Percepciones.
Perceptionals. Because, Jax, you're still wearing this fucking cloak, aren't you?
Yep.
18.
Jax has got a cloak that is ancient and does not match his suit because it is dark forest green and he is wearing mostly red. And you could feel faintly necrotic energy coming off of it.
I see you like to walk the paths of death as well, I say as I reach out and gently take a bit of his cloth in my hand just to look at it.
Oh,
Of
Jax.
his cloak.
He's messing with your cloak.
I'm gonna kill him.
You're gonna kill him?
Can't kill what's already dead, and I smile and let the cloak go. I'd be careful with
Come on,
that
this
thing.
thing's probably dry rotted.
Oh, it's actually really held together. It looks like it could fall apart any second, but it doesn't.
That
just-
thing reeks of undeath, and I know what undeath looks like very well.
Oh, you know what? What if the cloak is a phylactery?
You know what? You know that Maldred. You know by now Maldred didn't actually have a phylactery, and that all the things that contain souls were the gems.
Maybe he's lying. I don't know.
You're attuned to the cloak now. You would know if it was a phylactery.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyways, you should once we're in Dragonhaven, you should totally meet at this address. That will be decided at a later date. But I'm giving you a paper that says it until it's decided.
Okay.
Well, that works.
All right, Brenoir, is there anything? What are you doing to Victoria? She's dizzy now.
No, Brentmore and Victoria probably would have been discussing. Oh, jeez,
Jesus.
I didn't
fuck.
do that.
Oh, I know who did that. Anyway, yeah.
I know you can clearly see. Oh, we would have been discussing like alchemists, or not alchemist.
Artillerist.
Yeah,
Yeah, artificers. She's
artificer crap.
yeah, you should try to be an artificer, Brenoir. It would be a good calling.
To be fair, he did ask.
Yeah.
I believe he's asked already.
Yeah. She's just like, nodding along like, yes. I personally, I go into artillery, but your smithing background could prove to be useful for you.
Yes, I was hoping that they would spees.
And like everyone else, Victoria's just talking animatedly and happily with this Druger. You've never seen this before. So, just to everyone. My coda over in the thing, like, God damn it, I wanted to be your friend. So, Brenoir, what else are you getting done today before you leave?
Yeah, that'll probably be all Brentmore would be trying to do at the moment.
Okay, yeah. So then they can talk about that on the road then. And Varel, you wanted to say goodbye. Oh well, Jax is approaching you. Oh nope,
Oh.
Jax decided at the last second that he was not that brave of a man. All right.
Well then,
Varel.
Willis, and you all lovely folks of misery here. Yes, even you, Victoria, don't look like that.
She looks away immediately. Villas approaches. Varel puts a hand on his shoulder. Thank you so much.
What for?
My own personal curse has been lifted. If you hadn't have pulled him out of my soul, I don't know what would have happened. Thank you, friend, so much.
Honestly, I think you were already too much burdened that he is in your bloodline. You don't need your grandfather, great grandpa. I don't have no fucking clue.
Uncle.
In you. Uncle.
Uncle.
Oh well.
My father's brother.
You're a lot older than you look. Anywho.
He looks away. Yeah, no, I get that a lot. It's just part of my family.
Well, longevity is not necessarily a blessing or a curse, it just is different. So no judgment there. But as said, that people associated him with you was already bad enough. Him being in you was honestly kind of pissy of him, so. Well, seemed like a good idea to beat him out of here.
Hilda approaches and holds out her tarot deck. She's like, "Do you want to draw a card before you leave?"
Honestly, Dandy already did some weird card bullshit. No offense, but I think I prefer not to know my future.
That's very fair. Thank you for saving us.
I did not a lot, to be fair. I think most of my companions did a lot more. I mostly waved some magical weapons around, it seems.
Yeah, you almost had him. You almost had him, friend. I saw you tear him apart with the moon sword. You'll get him.
Eventually, yes. Or, who knows? Maybe he goes to a path of redemption and, I don't know, stops being a manipulative ass.
I mean, he was always that. I don't know what he joined this weird cult when he was younger. That's what my dad was telling me, and then he changed. So, I'm not sure.
Some weird knightly lady cult.
The Lady Eternal?
Well, who of the gods is not eternal? Anywho. I suppose that's one of her titles. Pain in the fucking ass, but, you know.
Alright, well, he writes down something on a piece of paper. If you want to know more when you're at Dragonhaven, just look up this writer. I think the Dragonhaven library should have something.
I appreciate it.
All right. Take care, friend.
You as well. I don't know, if you have at some point the desire or need to travel to Dragonhaven, if I'm there, come visit. I'd like to see your face, I guess.
You've got it. Next time I'm over. I'm assuming you'll be at the Temple to Helm?
At least they will know where I am.
You got it then. I look forward to our next meeting, friend. Under better circumstances.
All right. Hilda?
Yeah?
Thank you for your help.
Oh, I didn't really do that much.
You folks defended your town. So I've heard.
We
So,
did
yeah.
what we had to.
Bunch of badasses right here.
Thanks. Not too often a paladin calls a fortune teller a badass. That's cool.
Varel looks over to the former mayor and the mayor.
Octavia
kind
just
of-
lifts a drink to him in his direction, like, yeah.
He gives kind of a little kind of salute to both her and her father, I think it was, right?
Yep, her and her dad.
Mayor's Pentel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now get
You
out
have a
of
good
my
one?
town.
Oh, the hospitality. I enjoyed it so much.
Octavia
well.
has strong lesbian energy. Mycota, do you want to make any goodbyes? I know there's got to be at least one person you want to say goodbye to before you leave. I know he's looking for you, but he can't find you.
Well, she's gonna talk to Jules since she's over here. Gonna be like, oh, I know, we didn't get a chance to get to know each other, but thanks for saving me from those garlic hunters. And then she's gonna give Jules a bone.
Oh, Jules, you got a bone.
Oh, thank you.
So, you got any crocodile jerky?
Ooh, yes, I do. And run over here, fiddle around, bring a big old bag of crocodile jerky out.
Oh,
Hand
thank
it to
you.
her.
Is this cannibalism?
She's wearing a crocodile skull.
She's not a crocodile, she's a gnome.
I think he was referencing Jules.
Oh,
in
because she
theory.
turns into a crocodile?
No, Mycota turns into a crocodile, yeah.
Yeah. Jules is a snack. But
think
yeah,
that counts.
Jules looks and goes, and I have jerky that he could eat too, pointing to the Mo Ripley.
Mo Ripley craves not sustenance, only Mycota's eternal love.
Ah, okay. All right then. Well, y'all have a good time. Amberly told me I could shack up at her place until I get a place around here.
Oh, that's nice. I hope you enjoy it here.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. I got the book. She smiles and goes, but I got to get back to cooking now, so it's great seeing you, and come back by sometime.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, okay. So now that you step out, Jonah's like, Mycota! Mycota! He's over by here, and Mary's just like, Jonah, sit down. He's like, Mama, hold on. Mycota,
She'll go
Mycota.
through here. Hello.
They're going to move away from Indulgence, who's giving them a look. Mycota, I never got to see you turn into a crocodile.
She's like, okay, I'll turn into one real quick before I go.
Yeah!
I was saving it for emergencies, but you're a nice boy. She'll turn into a crocodile.
You turn into a crocodile for him, and his hands go to the sides of his face, and his mouth is just like this O, and he's like, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
She's strutting.
He reaches his hand out, and it's trembling a little bit. He wants to pet your nose.
She'll let him pet her.
He pets you so softly and carefully. He's just like, he's scared. He knows it's you, but you're also a crocodile. Do you change back?
She'll change back into a human. She'll be like, isn't that awesome?
It's so awesome. Mycota, I got great news. He's like squirming.
What news?
So, when those Yurgle guys came by, they found well, they found a mail carrying bag on the road, and they brought all the mail in. And he's got like a soggy letter that he pulls out of his pocket. He's like, "My Coda, next month I'm going to Dragonhaven. I'm going to start fighter training."
Like, oh, good job.
He beams at her. He's like, I'm gonna go away to school. I'm so happy. I hope I get to see you in Dragonhaven."
I don't know if I'll still be there, but if I am, come say hi.
I will, definitely, yes. And then he gives her a piece of paper. He's like, "This is the school I'll be staying at, okay? Listen,
She's like,
if you-
okay, I'll come visit you sometime.
if you could turn into an alligator and fall off all my new friends, I would really like that."
She's like, yeah, if you got any bullies, I'll scare them off.
Yes, thank you, my Coda. He's so happy. And he runs back. He runs back to his mom. He's so pure. He's such a good boy. All right. Is anybody else doing any more goodbyes?
Nope.
Real quick, I don't know how long it's been since I animated Ripley, but I want to,
Reanimate him?
yeah,
Yeah, no. You're going to do that every morning, I'm assuming.
yeah.
Yeah. No, he's happy. He climbs over the counter, and Manfred just gives him a look like, why? Charlie approaches. He's like, "Hey, so I know you and Hebe talk. Tell her what happened wasn't her fault, and that I hope she feels better, okay?"
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you, my Coda. I know she's wants to be by herself for now, but I'll come by to Dragonhaven and visit her when I get a chance. I've got my work cut out for me here.
Why does nobody wake me up for such things?
You Varel, you were awake when Hebe lost the box.
I was a little bit distracted.
Yeah, I know. yeah. But Noir took the box and ran. She Misty stepped it, then Dimension Doored. She's gone. So, yes. The MacGuffin that you guys have been carrying this whole time has now switched games. Sorry.
Well, not necessarily. They could go chase it down too if they chose.
Right, but I'm sure they'll probably want to finish the Marcus Maldred storyline first and see if they can get Maldred out of him. And then get Gemma her body.
Yes, that sounds slightly more important.
Yeah.
Deworm Marcus.
Deworm Marcus. Again. For the second time. Alright, so is that everything? Lenore, are you saying goodbye to anybody?
Lenore didn't really talk to very many people.
Oh.
I guess she'll go over and talk to Victoria.
No. There's someone else here.
Oh.
Young Lenore, I wish you all of the best in your future travels.
You too.
Thank you.
If you're traveling anywhere.
And he bows. And, he bows and his little hat tips. And then he straightens back up and it goes back to the top of his head. All right. So if everybody's cool, then I can move you all to Dragonhaven.
One more, sorry. Manfred, thank you for food, lodgings, and most of all, coffee.
Oh, yeah, no. I have more.
That's fine. I think we're leaving.
Oh, okay. Beryl, can I give you a word of advice?
Ah?
Come here. I don't think you know this, and it's not my place. But go easy on Marcus, okay?
Huh?
You'll
Full oblivious.
you'll figure it out. Don't worry. I think. Just there's so much concern in
Thanks.
Manfred's eyes. And he looks
Thanks, I guess. It's been a day of prophecy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not prophesizing. Trust me. I can feel it.
Sorry.
One day, I'll get clear instructions from people. Anywho, thank you. I'll figure it out.
Yes, you will. You will. Hopefully. Take care.
Charlie, keep the folks safe. You're doing a good job.
He gives Veril a weird salute. Marcus.
Oh, like once you see a basic where they don't know what they're doing yet.
Yes. No, Charlie is exactly that kid.
He's a good boy.
He is. Marcus is done loading up everything he could find into the cart. And he's just now heading back. Oh, Veril. Hey. I think
Hey.
we're all ready to go.
You need to say some goodbyes?
No, nobody here really wants to see me.
You think?
No, I'm pretty sure they'll be glad to see the back of me. I think I've only caused problems, and haven't helped a single bit with any of them.
I severely disagree.
Veril, I've caused you the most problems.
You did not cause any problems. That your body was a vessel for somebody who fucking caused problems is a completely different thing.
Marcus thinks for a long moment.
Well, how do we say it? Honor where honor is due.
I suppose. But it's a long 2 days, so we should get going.
Yep.
Okay, and then I will move everyone.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
Oh, okay. Yes, Ekov. Oh no.
Get more gun.
Oh, Victoria, she's like, she looks at him. Long range or short range?
Oh,
I'm giving you one gun.
he kind of was like basically doing the equivalent of shoving a credit card.
Roll me a percentile die.
Anyone?
She reaches to her hip and she unclips her shotgun and holds it out to you.
Holy shit.
Be careful, the kickback
Obviously
will break your arm.
I know. I've free-handed a cannon.
Beautiful. All right, you got your gun.
And you.
Yeah, Mr. Ekov?
I'm proud of you, boy.
Oh, thank you.
You did a bloody bang-up job.
That means a lot to me. Thank you. I mean, ever since my father passed away, I don't... He just looks helpless for a second.
He's gonna offer him a handshake.
He gives a handshake. Let's see how well he does. Not great.
Too nervous.
He is too nervous.
You'll get better.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Ekov.
Before we leave,
Ekov.
Dandy just. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Thought you were done.
He's gonna give him one of his shitty warhammers. that has his imprint.
Oh, yeah. He takes it. He's like, oh, thanks. All right. Well, Jessica Pace, what were you doing?
He's just gonna say very quickly, don't try to cure your niece. Great things are in her favor as long as she is not cured.
What?
You realize Victoria's coming with us, right?
Yeah, Victoria is coming with the party.
That is not in the cards, so he had no idea.
Yeah, the cards were telling him other shit about the other party.
Yeah.
The cards were like, Dandy'll find out.
Yeah.
Alright, so now are we changing scenes?
Lenore's gonna leave a rock on the remains of Clank.
Oh, yeah. Marcus is looking very somber, but I mean, he's got 2 more at home. So the robot's fine.
Lenore's gonna take a piece that's like dangling and add it to her rock collection.
Yeah, no. You get like a good hunk of metal.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, ooh,
Could probably make a
processed
necklace or
rock.
something.
Well, I'm ready.
All right then. All right.
How good is Lenore at getting into the cart since she's kind of short?
Adorable. That's how good she is.
She's just like, I'll get it. No, I don't need help. I'll get it.
Yeah. No. That's exactly it. And she's like, okay, I'm in.
Just like crawling into it.
Yeah. Okay, let's go down to the gates. And then let's put. Oh yeah, Jax's new token. Let's put him down.
I already did it.
And then Bunk. No, Ekov, are you going with the other party? Jax goes with that party. And Ekov goes here. He's driver of the horses. You remember? Yes. And then Mycota is instructing Ripley to pull the other cart. So you guys reach Dragonhaven, and Marcus is just yes.
Oh, which one's the Tuesday group?
Tuesday group is the top one up here. Laser light show.
Right. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Just wanted to check.
I have a gun.
You do have a gun.
She gave you a new pistol, dude.
It's not a hunting rifle.
Listen, I will make one for you. Don't worry. I had to leave the other one with Octavia. They're just staring at each other. And then, I picked up a horse. And then when you guys get here, Hebe is like, I'm gonna go see my folks, and then just hops out and leaves and runs off.
Oh, okay, bye.
Yeah. And then Marcus just looks up at the gates, and he's like, I feel like I haven't been home in like 6 months.
How long was it actually?
It was
I
6
forgot
weeks.
to track time.
Varel, you would know it's been around 6 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, 1.5/2 months can feel like a long fucking time.
I wonder.
Certainly felt longer to me.
Yeah, guys, it's been like half a year. Out of game.
Hmm?
Oh.
This game is long. This game started in July, guys.
Why do you always start games in July?
I don't know. But yes, the party had headed out to Misery at the end of August. It is now the beginning of September. It's been a long 2 weeks for the party, but you've made it back to Dragonhaven.
Except I've never been here before.
Yes.
Hey.
Marcus has already given Lenore a recommendation paper to that he wrote up while they were in the cart to go see Professor Downfeathers, which he hands her. It's like, you show this to
Did
him.
we also disguise her like he said he was gonna?
Yes, we've also disguised her, so she's not as obviously who she is.
You need me to just count disguise self on you?
No. Marcus is actually really good with makeup.
Okay.
He changed my
Why-
colors. I'm
why-
still a bird
why-
person.
Why do we disguise our little friend here?
She asked us to, Varel, and I don't ask questions when friends ask me things like that.
Reasons?
Reasons.
Okay.
Well, I think I have to make an appointment to see Master Sintos, but I should probably check in on everyone at the tragedy. And he looks at the
I want to
group.
meet your moms.
What? He looks at the group, about ready to say, "I'll leave you guys here," and is immediately surprised when Lenore is like, "I want to meet your moms," and his eyes widen. And he's like, "What? Really?"
Your mom's?
He turns to Varel. "Yeah. Do you want to meet my moms?"
Sure.
Marcus
Sounds like a good idea.
Marcus
He
smiles.
has like a ton of them.
They
Marcus-
must have been fucking worried.
Marcus smiles as if he is just insanely happy that Varel gets to meet his moms.
Honestly, for how long you've been gone, I would probably, if I knew, think about dragging you there myself if you didn't go there
Oh,
immediately.
they would love you, Varel.
Well, one way to find out, I guess.
They will love you in an appropriate manner.
No, no. Of course, Lenore. They'll be respectful. It's okay.
But
Varel, not knowing anything, is like, "Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna go to Marcus's mom's house." like,
yeah,
like probably thinking like Marcus has got like two moms, like a lesbian couple raised him or something. Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
So I don't know about the other two. I haven't heard from them what
Yeah.
they're wanting to do.
Yes. So, okay. But when the party gets to, I'm going to say, when they get to about, hold on. So they're, okay. So I'm going to move everybody up. You guys are going to, yeah, I know. I see them, Brenoir. But I got to make sure, yep, there we go. So you guys, you disembark, you leave the carts with the appropriate people, and Marcus is getting ready to enter. Marcus feels a stare on him when he arrives, and he's looking around. Let's see how good Marcus's perception is.
What are you doing with my bird?
Bird handling it.
No, you disconnected it. No.
I know. I detached it from the cart. Forgot that it was also attached to you. There.
So,
You should be
so
set.
Marcus looks around and feels like he's being watched, but can't pinpoint it. So he shrugs and continues on. If anybody else wants to roll perception real quick.
We lost Marcus, Lynn.
Oh no!
You deleted him.
My boy!
He was
He
still
was still
Who
attached.
attached to
deleted
the
my
cart.
fucking boy?
Marcus, where did you go?
I forgot he was still attached to the cart.
Oh god.
Then you'll need to check your messages in a bit, but yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll do that. I'll do
Okay.
that.
Rolling. What was I rolling?
Perception.
I rolled 18.
I didn't get shit. I got 10.
I usually do okay, but the last time I said that I got shit, so.
Ikov needs fucking glasses. He can never see.
Everyone perception or just people who are currently very attentive? I don't know.
What's your passive perception, Beryl?
12.
Anyone that got over a 15 will notice this man here staring at the group.
Gosh darn it. That's rude.
Yeah, he has a book out as he's
I got a
watching.
14.
Yeah.
I don't notice anything. I'm too busy looking at all the new stuff.
There was a rock on the ground. It was really shiny.
Oh wait, what
Holy
color am
shit.
I now?
I'm sorry?
What color am I now? What did he make me?
Brown. Like a sparrow.
Okay.
He did you
Okay,
like
yeah.
a little sparrow. Yeah.
Okay.
My coda's like, you got a problem with my zombie?
So Harmony, Makoto assumes you're staring at Ripley.
Why, no, little one. I just happened to notice this lovely gentleman. You must be Marcus Vance.
What? Marcus is looking at him.
Oh, well, anyone can tell who you are by the stupendous work done upon your hands. You remind me of his his master again?
Synthus.
Yes, you must be Synthesis' apprentice, and only one known throughout the city would be Marcus Vance.
Marcus is gonna roll insight real quick. Marcus is
You
as
get
dumb as a
commission?
brick as usual. Marcus is immediately disarmed by this very handsome gentleman. And he holds out one hand. He's like, I don't... I mean, you have me at a disadvantage, sir. What is your name?
Why, I am none other but Harmony Ziegler, as he bows and does the hat flurl.
Okay, Marcus is gonna roll history. Okay, see, Marcus is smart, just not... Yeah. You're Professor Downfeather's apprentice.
Why, it's such an honor to know that you know who I am.
Oh, you know Professor Downfeathers?
Lenore immediately. like
yes.
Marcus just like kind of puts like a hand on his mouth, kind of like a little stunned, and Lenore just like jumps in.
You know, I
Yes,
just
little bird.
like squeeze
Please.
myself in between Ikov and Marcus.
Why, yes, little bird. I am actually quite familiar with him, as I have trained with him for several years.
That
You
sounds
get
really cool.
commission?
Commission for what, may I ask?
You motherfuckers are always selling something.
Oh,
makes you look like
I'm
a
not
salesman.
selling anything, but we are looking for funds for the planetarium. But that is another matter. No, I am here to record what is happening. I am a historian.
Cool.
You want to record what's happening with us?
Yes, I do. I was aware that you disappeared. You went off to... And that this party went off to Misery, and all of a sudden, Misery is no longer a misery.
Yeah.
I
no,
knew he was evil.
that happened. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, Marcus is looking around, like here.
Well, no, it does not have to be here, and it doesn't have to be any time in the near future. I know it can be potentially scarring, whatever it may have been.
Marcus has got a haunted look for a second, and then he shakes his head. He's like, "Oh, yeah, no, yeah."
We can always
Meryl looms
discuss
a
this
little bit
later.
closer.
Trust anybody in a blue suit.
Well, I mean, do you know where my shop is, Mr. Ziegler?
Yes, I do actually. It does look like it might have been broken into, though.
What? His face gets like his eyes get really sad.
Yeah, it was all taped off, and the whole entire front door was broken in.
How did? Why would someone? Oh,
It is very
It's okay, we can fix it.
dwarven-shaped hole.
a dwarven shaped hole.
I'll help you
No,
fix
I'm
it.
not. I'm not insinuating anything, good sir.
I'll help
And
you fix it.
maybe.
I don't exactly get it. Is this guy insulting people here or bothering anyone, or is this a friendly interaction? I was distracted.
I want to kill him.
Marcus is
Renroy,
like
or
is staring intently at Harmony, and like Varel's like asking questions, and he's like,
I
uh-huh.
wanna kill
So do we invite this lovely person along?
Yes,
know,
no,
for it-
no, yeah,
for it-
you're right, Varel. They should come along.
No.
oh no, what may be your problem, Margrove friend?
The last thing I heard, I think, was something about dwarven holes.
Yes, there was
So-
a dwarven shaped hole in Marcus's
We
door.
We should check our shop. We should check my shop out. Actually, before we go visit my mom's, I think I should attend to the break-in at the shop.
I'm pretty sure that material wealth can wait. The assuredness of your mothers might be something that they would be happy to know that
It's not.
you're right first.
It's not material wealth. I have dangerous substances that I kept in there, and I want to make sure that they didn't fall into the wrong hands.
And
How
whoever
long
is
has it
stupid
been
enough,
looking like that?
Lenore, did you seriously ask him why he had that kind of stuff?
No, I said how long has it been looking like that to the guy who
Oh,
said
Harmony,
it was broken
yeah.
in?
Yeah.
Tuesday game's been going for approximately, what, 2 weeks in game?
Yeah,
Or a
yeah,
week
something
in
like
game?
2 weeks, yeah.
It's been about a week or so since the police found it.
So it might already be gone, Marcus.
Marcus's shoulders
Also,
sag.
what were you doing with those? Did you make more of the robots?
Yeah, no, I have 2 more.
I'm gonna kill him.
That's really dangerous. Why do you not keep them in like a vault or something?
They're in my basement.
That's not a vault.
No, you're right. All right, well, let's just go to the tragedy then. Mr. Ziegler, do you want to come along with us?
Oh, I'd
No.
love to.
Marcus is just like got one hand like kind of in front of Ekov's face, just like trying to push him away.
Ekov wants to rip this man apart.
Why?
No, good dwarf, what might be your issue? I have
You,
done nothing
you
but
think I'm
good.
stupid? You think I'm dumb? I know you.
No. What is your name?
You think I'm
good
stupid?
sir?
Ekov, roll insight, and Harmony, roll something. Whether deception, performance, or persuasion, depending on what you're doing, but you're not telling.
Nat 20.
Rest
Sean.
in
Well,
peace.
he got a 15,
I'll
but
screenshot it.
Okay, all right. That nat 20 came real quick. That's all I'm saying.
Ekov really doesn't like him.
Yeah.
Really does not like him.
Yeah, Ekov, you don't like this man.
Yeah,
Why do you not like him?
Harmony got a 15.
Yeah. So Harmony's got an angle here, Ekov. You don't quite know what it is yet, though. You don't have enough information to know what it is. You want to watch him
What,
for a bit?
what do I get from it? Anything?
Do you what?
Yeah, she said,
Anything from
you know I have
besides-
an angle. You just
Yeah.
don't know what it is.
Yeah, you even with your 20, you don't have enough information to know what his angle is. You just know that he has one.
We have nothing to gain.
And it
There's
seems
no reason.
he seems to be very focused on Marcus.
I think you should just go home.
Oh, but
Marcus
this
looks
too.
sad.
I've been assigned to
Not
you
you.
folk.
No, I mean, it's not every day that one of Professor Downfeather's apprentices interviews you. I mean, that's big. We could end up in the paper.
I don't know that I want to end up in a paper.
Well, not you, Lenore, but I mean, I could use it.
Well, little bird, if you do not wish to be notarized, we can wipe your name from any text that may arrive from this.
Okay.
Okay. So easy to please the bird.
And what might be your name, good dwarf?
What's your name?
I've
Harmony
said,
Sigler.
I am Harmony Ziegler, good sir. And you are?
Jeff.
Jeff.
Well, Jeff, it is quite lovely to meet you. And does he have a shotgun out at the moment? Like,
Yes.
oh,
Yes, he does.
what a lovely shotgun you have.
His
there.
hands
Let me
are
ask,
fucking shaking.
Who made it?
Is that a
made
shotgun
everyone
in your
really-
hands, or are you just happy to see me?
Is everyone just familiar with firearms now?
Victoria
The verb is not, but she's
got
also a
brand.
child.
Well, that and this man has studied a lot
Yes.
of books.
Yes.
He has read a lot of books.
This
Okay.
is a learned person. But Marcus is like, yeah, no, why don't you come with us, and we'll go to the tragedy. We could at least get a drink there while you wait, and I can tell my moms I'm okay.
It's your funeral, Marcus.
Okay, you
He's
guys.
not
Going.
gonna die. I won't let him.
Yeah, so Marcus just gives Ekov like a wary look, like, okay.
Marcus.
Yeah,
He's gonna put his hands on his shoulders.
yeah.
I will make your funeral a sober event.
Oh, why would you do that to me, Ekov?
Do not trust this man. Just don't.
Oh, okay. I mean,
No,
oh, you're right.
no, look at my eyes.
Yeah. He looks directly into Ekov's eyes. Yes. What is it? Yes.
Don't do it.
You're scaring me, Ekov. I'm a little bit frightened right now.
I thought you loved with Arendos.
I don't know what he said. All right, let's just go then. And then
Something about Umbubu or something. I don't know.
yeah, and I'm gonna move everyone up to here. Can you see where I'm doing a laser light show?
No, I'm zoomed in too much.
Zoom out.
I would like to know his actual name.
Harmony's actual name is Harmony.
No, they somebody typed evil.
Oh. Okay. Thank you for moving everybody. Red, I'm just gonna
You
make you
left
one of the
Marcus.
Kokiums.
Where did they go?
We're up here.
Did I lose Marcus
Okay, I need
again?
to zoom out a bunch. Hold
No,
on.
Marcus is here. You just put my coda in the pool.
I couldn't even see where I was going.
Okay.
Evil, I did. What? Very confused.
All right.
So
So
you're still farther north.
all right,
Oh, God.
everybody
How far?
step outside onto the street for a second before we come in. Jesus Christ, guys.
What
Because
is the pig in the pool?
Because of course he is. Because we've got a friend or foe. So there is a woman blocking the doors to the tragedy, smoking a cigarette. She looks up when Varol approaches. She walks up to him. She hands him a piece of paper. Your mom's dead.
Oh. By whom?
Heart attack. She flicks the butt of her cigarette away, which, you know, I found to be hilarious because I didn't think she had one. Here,
It...
this is your
thanks.
inheritance.
I have a fucking inheritance?
It's not much. I sold everything.
It's $5.
That's alright. This is not by any chance a sort of reverse bother deity ritual?
What? No. Why would I do something like that? Listen, your mom was a piece of shit, but, I mean, just take what you can get and don't go back there.
I wasn't really thinking about it or planning, to be fair.
So Marcus is looking at Veronica Cross like, you're the deputy mayor. Oh, and you're Marcus Vance. She reaches into she reaches into her pocket for a small notebook and she flips a few pages. Yeah, all right, yeah. You haven't paid taxes on your business for the past 6 months. And he's like, what? No, that's not true. The Papillon Foundation has been taking care of that. No, they pulled funding 6 months ago. And Marcus is like, fucking Noir. All right, no, how much do I owe you? And she's going through the thing and she tears out a piece of paper and then hands it to him. All right. She looks at the rest of them. She looks over at Harmony. Oh, what the fuck are you doing out here?
Oh, Deputy Mayor. As pleasing as always.
I'm not giving you any more
know-
funding, Harmony.
You should really, really stop smoking. It's quite terrible for your health.
She pulls out another cigarette. I'm just here to survive, not strive. Fucking hell,
Well-
who put bars? Thank you.
Go away. Well, Matt.
Monty, I might have something for you. I still have a little bit of something left. And Veril hands her the canteen of espresso with the inscription "Careful, drink with water."
Wait, what'd he say? Did he say auntie?
Oh,
Did I catch that correctly?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You haven't called me that since you were 5. She looks at the instructions on the thing and ignores them.
Well, you did me a solid with this. He holds up the paper, and well, you know, terms of endearment occasionally come when one remembers the better parts of someone's family.
Listen, Viral, you're pretty much the only one left. If you die, I'm the last one. So just try to stay alive, I guess. She drinks the rest
Well-
of the coffee in the canteen.
Don't sound like you're would be happy if it hurried along.
Are you living anywhere right now?
I have the Temple of Helm.
I mean, those are just temporary. If there's anything, she writes something down. She's like, "This is my address."
I appreciate it. If there's anything I can help with,
Don't
Just,
offer me
you know.
that. There's always things I need help with.
Oh, I know.
She lights up another cigarette, and then she proceeds to go on her way. Excuse me. She walks right past the zombie, does not care.
By the way, I just want to say that Lenore along like the trip was definitely going to be talking to Ripley because she can now.
Yeah. You know, Lenore, you were probably like riding on his shoulders.
And we're just talking about stupid stuff like I Spy with my little eye.
Yeah. Okay. Marcus puts his hands on the doors. He's like, takes a deep breath. All right. And then he pushes in. And Stella's the first one to see him. She looks up when he enters. Marcus, you're home. She wheels her chair over to him. The leaves told me so many things. I didn't know if you were gonna be back. And then she then she turns over her head and she screams, "He's home!" And you just hear throughout the entire establishment screams.
Like squeals of delight?
Yes. There is heavy footsteps down the stairs as a Goliath tramples through. And Jolie just, she stops by Stella, grabs the back of her wheelchair and gently moves her over, and then barrels into Marcus and lifts him up into a bear hug. And he's like, okay, no, my back doesn't work anymore. And Jolie, please,
wait, careful.
Put me down.
He has broken spine. Broken is an understatement.
She loses him. She lets him loose. She's like, where have you been? Oh, I think I was kidnapped. And he's just trying to make sure he could still walk.
Kind of worse, but yeah, that is also a way to describe it.
So Winona is coming over, and she skirts around Stella's chair very respectfully. And then Anjoli spots her and backs away. And Marcus is like looking at Winona, and she's staring at him, and her eyes glow red, and he takes a step back. And he starts signing to her, like very quickly. And she's got her hand over her katana. And he continues, he's like frantically signing to her, and Veril, you stepping up? She turns her eyes to Veril. And Stella puts a hand on Winona's arm, and Winona turns and looks back at her, and she's like does like a little imperceptible nod. And then she draws her katana. She steps towards Veril, and she's got like anger eyes.
Veril leaves his weapons where they are and stands there, takes a step closer.
Okay, I need it's an intimidation roll off now.
Way.
Oof.
Rest in pieces.
What'd you roll? Oh,
I've
fuck.
rolled a 13.
All right, with her 29.
Shit!
There was no hope.
So her eyes are just seething flames as she stares directly into yours. There is a danger here and a warning. You're not sure what it is, but you know that if you do not heed this warning, she will stab you a lot.
I'm gonna sign and ask her why she's so mad.
Okay, cool. All right, so she's gonna sign back. Beryl's just backing up. Beryl's backing
Like
the fuck up.
Varel is kind of more or less instinctually backing up,
Yeah.
but still kind of willing that if Marcus is threatened to just jump in
Okay.
between any kind of blow.
Yeah. So, Lenore, what do you ask her? You ask her why she's mad?
Yeah.
Winona signs back to Lenore. She's like, I'm not going to let anyone take my baby.
He's not taking him anywhere. He brought him back.
Like they're just signing to each other.
This is weird hand movements. Just going, huh?
Huh? Winona looks back over at Stella, and Stella shrugs. And then she looks back at Lenore, and she's like, no. Stella saw it in the leaves.
What do you mean? Take him away. I don't think Varel wants to take him anywhere.
She just looks
Harmony
back.
is going to cast Detect Thoughts on Stella.
Sure. On Stella? Stella, this one here?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, what is your DC save?
I can see their basic thoughts, their surface thoughts.
Oh, so
At the
are you
moment,
trying to
for
go? Are you trying to go deeper than that?
Well, depending on what her surface thoughts are, yes.
Okay. All right. So, Stella's surface thoughts are on the tea leaves that she had been reading this morning. There was that Marcus may be coming home, and maybe bringing the man that he loved with him.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to delve deeper at the
No,
moment.
yeah, no. We don't
No.
need anything more than
No, no.
that.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lenore just signed a question like, what do you mean he's not taking him anywhere? Oh no.
You didn't use the new one? God damn it.
This is the new one.
No, the new one.
I have 3 tokens for Varel.
Oh,
This is the newest one.
hold on. I'll go download
It
it.
never got tokenized.
It didn't get tokenized, you're right. All right, I'll work on that while you guys do RP. So, Winona, just like slowly slides her katana back into its sheath. She turns around with a huff and stalks off.
So I'm confused. She said that Varel was trying to take Marcus away.
Ah,
Huh?
I don't know either.
Marcus! Calliope runs up, and this is one that Marcus can pick up. And so he does. And he whirls her around, but then regrets it because of his back. Holy shit. Who's messing around with fucking wagons? Guys, come on. You're in my screen. I'm recording here. And he's like, Calliope. And she gives him like this warm snuggles where she presses her forehead against his and just rubs his forehead with hers for a long time. And he just absorbs this warmth from her. And it's a very wholesome moment, guys.
oh.
Yeah.
Okay, her picture makes her look really young. So like,
She's a
based
gnome.
on what I know.
She's a gnome.
Yes, I know. That's what I'm saying. So based on what I know about gnomes, how old does she look?
She could be in her 50s. You're not certain.
Wow.
Yeah. Considering that Varel calls her mom.
Varel?
Marcus?
Marcus. Whoops, sorry. I was going through Varel's pictures, so that's what happened with that. I'm getting the Varel energy picture that's going on for here. I'm making it into a token.
I'm gonna kill him.
That's fine. I switched back to normal.
It's all right, but no. We're not allowed to use Mr. Cavill's face anymore, apparently. So we'll just replace it. I don't know. Bing doesn't let me anymore. I can't use that prompt. It's a blocked prompt. They got wise to me.
That's weird.
Look, If Henry Cavill doesn't want to play Varl in the Dragonhaven movie, I can't stop. I can't force him to. So. See, Varl, you're all the way down here, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay. You want a black border, right?
Usually, yes.
Okay, you got it. And then zoom on that face. There we go. Save. And then into the character art.
Can I roll insight on that conversation that I had?
Yes, yes, you may. Anyone can, even Veril, if he was so inclined to do so.
I think Varel was A, a little bit distracted, and B, is a little bit confused.
A lot a bit confused.
And C, slightly scared.
Slightly scared.
Yeah, scary lady threatened him with a katana.
Yeah.
And scary magic demon eyes.
Yeah, she's got tiefling eyes.
Okay, I rolled a 23.
Alright, I'm gonna say Lenore knows now.
Her jaw just drops and she looks between the two of them and she's like, what?
Marcus is...
She does do that audibly.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Marcus is, like, not even paying attention to her. he's busy with calamity.
What's this about?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna talk to Marcus first, and then I'll see what I can tell you.
I'll see what I'm allowed to tell you.
Okay.
Harmony's
It's
just in the
okay.
background.
Nobody's in danger. It's just weird.
Yeah, I noticed that.
All right.
Hey, I gave you the important information. Nobody is in danger.
Lovely.
Yes. So, Marcus puts Calliope down. Like,
I don't know if you're angry at me or just neutral.
That was neutral.
Okay.
It's neutral. All right. And she's like, you gotta go say hi to MC Marcus, okay? He's like, I guess. All right. Let's go. Time to go hear about how I'm a failure again. You guys can follow.
Lenore wanders up after him.
Oh yeah, Harmony would definitely be following. Book in hand the entire time writing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, so you're back. Yeah, no, I'm back. I thought you would have ended up dead in a ditch. No, I was...
did, and it's very nice of you to welcome a person that...
I'm sorry, who are you?
I was just remarking that my friend here was not particularly greeted with something friendly of, oh, nice, wonderful, it's good to see you're alive. And it's just, I expected you to be in a ditch on fire. I don't know.
Sir, I don't know who you are, but this is my establishment, and I'm speaking with my son. So, what right do you have to come in here and tell me any of this?
I've brought him back. I don't have any claim
I think
him. I just feel that...
Listen, you're not the first guy. You're not the first man to bring him back, all right? And I've seen him in worse states because of it.
If he's your son, I would remarkably suggest that you think about what it means to be a fucking parent.
By the way, that laugh, that's absolutely Nor, like, being like, oh my god, I know his secret, and I can't tell anybody, and oh my god.
MC goes back over to Marcus. Oh, you know how to pick them, don't you? Marcus is just like...
had a reunion to perform, so go ahead. I guess.
Marcus is like, why do you do this every single time? Do you hate me still because of everything? I'm like, no, I would have to care in order to hate you. Well, I'm alive, all right? Good. How's Gemma doing? Don't ask about her. Whatever then. Go finish saying hi to your mothers.
Bird noises, poops on him, and then comes back.
What the fuck? You're gonna get thrown out. You're gonna get thrown out.
Sorry, it's a helping bird in training. I'll tell it no.
I'll tell it no.
Bad squawk. How dare.
And Contessa comes over and she gives Marcus a warm hug. Have you said hi to Nana yet? No. Is she upstairs? She is, and she's probably waiting for you very patiently. You know how the stairs are for her hip. All right, thank you, Contessa. Excuse me. And he goes to the stairs. Nana.
No, bird noises.
No, bird noises got lost. Bird noises can literally fly up, though. Doesn't have to take the stairs.
No, bird noises is supposed to be attached.
So this elderly dragonborn gives Marcus a warm embrace, and then when they pull apart, she starts fixing his hair, and he's kind of embarrassed. Oh my God, Ripley! I'm gonna put Ripley respectively over there. It's like, oh, you've not been eating well, have you? Not for a little while, but I'm back now, and I would absolutely love your stew right now. I think it is the thing that I want the most in the entire world, Nana. It's like, of course. But unfortunately, Dylan is in the kitchen. And Marcus's face turns stony, like, okay, well then I'll come back for that.
Secret.
I'll come back then. Yeah, no, just Harmony off to the side, like, I'm writing this down.
Who's in the kitchen?
She dropped the name Dylan.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You don't know who this is. You don't have context for this. You just know that Marcus does not like this person.
Well, I wouldn't say doesn't like.
My Coda says, do you want me to scare him out of there?
No, my Coda. Thank you, though. He works here, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't we fire him?
No, that would be up to MC to do, and he won't because Dylan's the only cook he's had that doesn't bother the girls.
Oh. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Is it because he's gay too?
Marcus has a really stony look in his face.
Why would a cook bother the girls?
He gives Farrell a confused
Farrell, do you
look.
know where you are right now?
Farrell, do you know where we are right now? They say that at the same time.
Yeah?
All right, I was just checking. And Marcus looks over at Lenore like, how did you know? As if, he's hiding it so well.
Well, no, you literally told me you were gay when I suggested that you liked someone. I forgot who it was, but Lenore remembers.
No, he didn't say he was gay. He just said he didn't.
Oh, he said he didn't like girls. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
She just pretends that's the reason why she knows.
Okay, all right. He's got like a kind of a. You know what? Actually, roll deception.
Okay. I don't know what I have in that.
Well, don't worry. Marcus's rolls continue to be shit.
I actually am not too bad at it. Why don't I lie more often?
Why don't I lie more often? oh, I'm good at this. I should do it more. You know what? You beat him. His insight is crap. It's that low whiz.
He is not a very wise man, is he?
Do you know the shit that he's gotten up to? All right. You know what? He's got a crush on Varel. He's not wise. You could make a case for him not being smart either.
So what's his response?
He just has his eyes narrowed, and then he thinks about it, and he's like, all right, I guess. And then he clasps hands with his Nana again, and they have like a silent moment between the two of them that kind of looks like prayer. And Varel...
Lenore looks away because she doesn't know if she's supposed to look or go away or what. So she's going to stand here and look away.
In the background, Varel coughs up a lung.
No, the player of Varel just still has a little bit of a cold.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you take care of yourself as best as you can. I'll have Stella keep watching over you. All right, Nana. And she's like, and don't listen to MC. He cares in his own way. No, I know what he cares about. He cares about making money. And
I was like, does he?
And I, unfortunately, don't do that for him. So he hates me. Well, he's under a lot of stress right now, Marcus. He saw Veronica Cross today. Oh, who hasn't?
This time Varel is actually coughing.
Yeah, so is she trying to shut us down again? Is that what it is? Oh, well, tax season, you know. I wish I could help again, but unfortunately I have my own burden to bear. It's all right. You've never had to help before, and even though you did, it was never your responsibility. Besides, MC is planning a new event. We're going to try to see if we can get Sid Whiskers back for it. Oh, that was hilarious the last time. Yeah, that would be amazing. But I thought they were in hell. Oh, we'll find out. I don't know. So what's the event going to be? I think it's a drag contest. Oh. All right. Yeah.
Like how far you can drag things?
Oh, no, Lenore. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I didn't think Dad would do something like that. That's interesting. All right, I'll talk to you later, Nana. You take care, Marcus. Like, well, I'm gonna say goodbye to everyone else downstairs, and we can. Ikov, I don't think he's gonna do anything. You don't need to have it pointed at him. Harmony is just like nonplussed.
It's like vibrating through the wall.
Yeah. Ekov's no clipping through the terrain, and Harmony's just standing there like taking notes.
Yeah, Ekov feels a thing poke him on his back shoulder. Feels something tap him on the shoulder. And it's not there anymore.
It's just tired Varel.
No, it's Mage Hand, but
Ah,
it's not there anymore. I poke him and then I make it disappear.
there you go. Well, he just turns around and he sees Varel, but Varel didn't poke him. Varel's just like shrug.
Yep.
Marcus looks over at Varel like, as a paladin, shouldn't you step in here?
Why?
He's got a gun on him.
You're on
Yes, I
thick
do
fucking
feel a
ice.
bit like a prisoner.
Ikov, are you actually trying to shoot this man?
I'm contemplating.
Well, while you're contemplating, I would appreciate it if you were lowering the weapon, not waving it about, especially since the lovely ladies might feel threatened by such an action.
Oh, yeah, no, you don't want Winona to come after you.
I don't know. I'm just aiming it at him. Nobody else.
Winona, the one with the katana and the glowing eyes.
Yeah, that's her. I think she likes you.
Lovely. Ikov, I severely suggest putting the gun away.
Farrell's a little scared.
Tiny little bit.
Tiny little bit.
Hey, if you don't put the
I don't
gun
think
away,
I
I'm
could
gonna
do
go
that.
get her myself.
I'd rather not.
All right, I'm going.
All right. Yeah, Lenore.
Oh
Yeah.
God, why did they get disconnected again?
You could send bird noises to go get her. I mean, he could fly down
Yep,
because
that's
this
what
is
I'm gonna do.
open. This is all open. He could fly. You could see the second floor.
Okay.
Or
I
you
don't
could
know where
just-
she
Bird
is.
noises.
You could just
Bird
call
noises
down
is
there.
Is still connected.
Yeah,
But I did, and it wasn't connected.
it's okay.
If you drag bird noises moves by themselves.
Yes.
If you drag Lenore, bird noises will move with Lenore.
Yes, that's how
Oh,
that
that's
works.
weird.
I know.
Now we can always connect Lenore to bird noise, but
Yeah, that
Yes.
would be
that
kind
might
of weird.
mess it all up.
Well, no, now I've decided this is what it's supposed to be. They're supposed to be detached now. So
Okay, so yeah,
this one, right?
that's her. She
All
looks.
right, bird noises is gonna go try to communicate.
She looks at bird noises, and then she looks at the other girls, and Star Anise comes over, and she starts chirping in bird. And then she looks over at Winona and does some signing. Winona puts a hand on her katana and starts going up the stairs.
Bird noises says thanks and then comes back.
When Winona comes up behind Lenore and just like taps her on the shoulder. And then jerks her head to the
Yeah?
side as in get out of the way.
Okay. I'm still trying to figure out how to attach the bird. Hold on. Let me move.
I just moved you.
No, that was moving me.
She looks down at Makoto. Makoto.
What?
She jerks her head to the side as if saying, move out of the way.
Sure.
She goes over to these two. She looks at Ekov with the gun. All right, Ekov.
So Harmony would sign to her.
Yeah.
Well, hello, madam.
She narrows her eyes at Harmony. But then she turns her full attention back to Ekov. She's giving him the full force of her glare. She's gonna roll intimidation. Ekov, intimidation standoff. Winona.
Oh no.
Come on.
Did I knock her off kilter too much?
A little bit, yeah. You wigged her out.
What did she roll?
She rolled a 2, so that gives her a total of 12. But yeah, no, she kind of gave you like a like later kind of look, and then she just turns back to Ekov. What'd you roll, Ekov?
I got a 15.
All right, yeah, 15 beats her 12. But she does have a very sharp katana.
Can I help you?
She glowers at him threateningly. She jerks her head over to Harmony, and then she looks back at Ekov in a gesture of leave him alone.
She says, to leave me alone, good friend. She doesn't speak like we do.
And right now her hands are busy with her katana, so she can't sign.
I can't do that.
That is why I am translating for you, old chap.
I don't want shit from you.
Marcus comes over. He's like, Ikov, come on, let's not have actual blood be spilled today. All right, we can get along, right?
He's the devil.
No,
What makes you think I'm the devil?
Marcus, like, forgetting himself completely, puts his hands over Winona's ears and like, don't say that word here.
Winona's probably confused as fuck.
Yeah, she's like, what the fuck?
He's behind her. She's just like, what the fuck?
Like, we don't use that word here, all right? And he's looking at Winona. Ikov, come on, you pretty much said a racial slur. You have to be careful.
He's here to do nothing but harm.
I would like to know how you see me as a threat to you, one such as battle-worn as you are. I am nothing but a lowly scholar. I have no ability to harm you whatsoever.
See, Ikov, look, he's harmless.
Yeah. Until he's not.
I mean, but we
You can
can't
very
just...
clearly tell he's just wearing a suit.
Yeah, no,
Has
he's just like,
no
he's like
weapons on him.
similar to Marcus. Marcus could wear medium armor. Marcus does not wear medium armor.
For the sake of argument, can we say that while this person might be dangerous and perchance evil, I don't know, could we nonetheless keep the weapon waving around within this establishment not being done? No,
Varel's just trying to paladin, and he's just like, Ripley, hug me.
He's kind of trying to break line of sight between himself and
Winona.
this love Winona,
Yeah.
which is kind of. I have now made the headcanon that she is reminding him of something and he's not quite sure what, but it's scary. And he has nightmares of something similar.
I mean, tieflings, hell, yeah.
Look, seen tieflings before. Tieflings are fine. Tieflings are lovely. This one reminds him of his nightmares.
Yeah, no, yeah, she's got that energy.
Yep.
And Marcus,
I have a compromise.
Yes, Ikov.
I'll put it on safety. But
That
I
thing has a
refuse to
safety?
not point it at him.
Old chap, you're not telling me you're more afraid of a pen and paper. You're afraid I'm gonna poke you with my quill?
A book ruined my entire goddamn life. Yes.
And what
One
what
fucking
may that
book.
be?
Is this man some sort of tax collector?
No, he works for the library.
Who?
Yes. He pulls out a letter of assignment signed with the professor's stamp and seal thing.
Yeah, Professor
It's
Downfeathers.
fake.
Yeah.
Forged.
Well, we can go and see the library yourself and put your worries to ease.
Yeah, actually,
Can we?
yeah, I was gonna take Lenore there. That's a good idea. Hey, Marcus just has both hands on Winona's shoulders, and he slowly pivots her. Oh, hold on, sorry, pivots her around till she's behind him.
And if you still don't trust me, I could always strip down to my skivvies and show you I have no weapons upon me.
I mean, I mean, I'm not going to object. What?
Mm,
He's looking
oh
at
dear.
Lenore like, what?
Sir,
Oh,
if you
there's
are a
the-
magic user, not having weapons doesn't really hinder you in threatening
Exactly.
somebody.
I,
And
Well,
it's
if you
more than I
like, I
want
can
to
always
see,
hand my
and more
wand
than you
off
should do.
to our paladin friend here, if that makes you feel better. And he pulls out his wand and hands it over to, like, goes to hand it to Veril.
Farrell?
Would that be agreeable to you, Ikov?
No.
No.
Veril hands the wand back. I don't know.
Ekov, Markov steps up. They were telling me you have a shop in town. Have you been back there since leaving for Misery?
No.
Wait, your name is Ikov? You wouldn't be the one who happened to have opened the smithing shop in town? I hear there's lots
I've
of
never heard that
orders
guy.
waiting for you.
I don't know who that guy is.
Marcus is looking at him bewildered. But you were advertising it all over the place. He pulls one of the flyers out of his pocket that Ekov hand posted on a thing in the jail.
I left my excuse on.
Wait, did he just jump over the side?
He jumped over the balcony and down to the floor. I'm not going to make him roll athletics for that because that was fucking badass.
So I just missed what happened. He ran off when his shop was mentioned?
Yes.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Give him some XP for that or something. I don't know.
No, you get 30 experience for that. That was amazing. I left my excuse on.
Well, shall we go to the library then? Or do we wish to go check on Master Vance's shop?
Well, now that the immediate threat has been resolved, I think we can kind of do whatever.
Okay.
Although
yeah.
perhaps somebody should go see where he went.
I mean,
Mhm.
Ekov will probably find his way back to us. He usually does. Just hopefully
fair,
not
he
armed.
Just
left
wanted to make
his
sure he wasn't
pig
running through
friend here
buildings
as
waving a
well.
weapon.
Varel, Mycota, where do you want to head next?
I think you were worried about your shop, right? And
Yes.
I'm still kind of worried about that lady over there.
What? Winona?
Nothing.
No,
Nothing.
Oh. Marcus looks back at Winona, and Winona's just like staring daggers at Varel.
Lenore giggles.
This particular one of your mothers is somewhat scary.
I mean, yes, I agree, but I mean, honestly, she's very lovely, and I think she likes it.
I fully believe you.
He's never seen Varel scared before. He's like, what is going on? He's like looking into Varel's face, trying to figure out what's going on.
I don't know why, but she scares the shit out of me.
I've seen you go up against a skeletal Tarask.
That I could handle.
Oh, okay.
She's still staring. I'm breaking line of sight.
He looks back at Winona like, what are you doing? You broke him.
I'm hiding over here unless until she's done staring in my direction.
Oh my god.
The first thing she did was when I walked in here was threaten me, and there was something in her eyes, and I didn't like it.
It's fine. She's fine. She's a little strict. I'll admit to that. But she's a lovely woman, and you guys hear her stomping off.
I'm not saying it's a her problem. She just reminds me of very scary things that I'd like not to talk about. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's understandable. And then, all right, so if you guys head down to this staircase down here, Stella will be waiting at the bottom. So, and that's the one that's right up here. So Marcus is like, all right, Varel, come on. And he goes to reach for Varel's hand and then hesitates. And he's like, and then he just waves with his hand like a gesture. Come on, let's go downstairs.
Lenore follows, snickering.
Yeah.
He looks
do we
back at
detect
Lenore
anything?
like what?
Oh no, I'm taking my coda.
Oh no, my coda! Rock girls forever.
You know what? I'm just gonna move her over here.
So, my coda, nobody has questioned you having a zombie lizard.
This is a great place.
Do you want to bring that up at all, my coda, or no?
I'm being squished.
Yeah.
Squinched?
She'll ask Marcus because she doesn't know any of these other people yet.
Yeah.
She's like, so what's the deal with undead in this town?
I don't know. I mean, the druids raise undead all the time. It's like recycling.
She's like, are they ethical about it, or?
I mean, for the most part, yeah, we have laws.
What kind of laws?
Marcus looks over at Ripley.
Pig on the table.
There's a pig on the table now. And I'm gonna say MC isn't looking, but if he does, then that will be a problem. But anyway,
That will be the end of the pig.
yeah. Well, God, do we want MC versus Chop? They're both got high CRs. I'm gonna say. No, Marcus looks at Ripley and then back to my coda and is like, I think you'll be good with this one. Just don't let him, cause any ruckus.
Ripley's a good boy.
Ripley wags his tail happily. And Stella is like, I have poured tea, Marcus. Please let me read your leaves. You too, Val.
Is this gonna be some what was it, like divination again? Why is everyone trying to divine in the last few days?
You don't need to have her do divination. Just enjoy a cup of tea. It's lovely. And honestly, you could use the caffeine.
That's true. Gave my coffee already to my aunt.
Lenore, yes. And my Coda Harmony, Ekov, wherever you are, you can also join in.
I'll say, is Ekov actually invisible, or is he just...
Yes, no,
bullshitting?
Ekov has a cloak of invisibility.
Oh.
Yeah. So she expertly pours everyone a cup of tea, and she goes to Lenore first, like, oh, well, no, Harmony is now directly next to her. She's like, the usual way, Harmony?
Yes, darling.
Okay, and she puts in some milk and sugar, and then hands it to Harmony. And then she turns to Lenore. How do you like your tea?
I've never drank tea before.
She also puts milk and sugar in Lenore's and slides it over to her. She turns to my Coda. And you?
Lots of sugar, please.
Any milk?
Yeah.
Okay. She gives my Coda a very sweet milky tea. And she turns to Veril. And you?
I usually take it as black as it can be.
She smiles. and like it makes her eyes crinkle a little when she does. And then she pours the blackest tea from this teapot. He's like, "Oh, I don't think you should have told her that." And then
Well, thank the gods.
and then hands that over to Varel. And then she pours for Marcus. And then she looks down at Chop. She's like, "Are you allowed to have tea?" All right then. So she pours some milk and sugar in a cup with no tea and gives it to Chop. Chop collapses.
Honestly, pigs are like invincible. So if the bird is having tea, the pig can have tea.
All right. For accepting Stella's tea, everyone who does gets 1 inspiration point.
Woohoo!
I'm sorry,
And
Ika. If you're
collecting
invisible
those,
with
you
a
gotta
gun
use
on
them.
someone, you don't get inspiration. Sorry, what'd you say,
Maxed
Lenore?
out anyway.
I said I still have one from forever ago.
You
that
can
I've
have
never
up to
used.
3. Remember, there's a
I'm
no
still.
stop.
I'm already maxed out.
You're still
That's a
maxed
benefit.
out. Okay, well then there you go. So everyone feels good. This tea inspires them. They know that they can get through a tough time now. And after you guys finish your cups, she's like, "And now," she says, she instructs everyone very carefully, "Do please finish all of the liquid." And she instructs everyone how to hold their cup so that they can read their own leaves. And Marcus is already looking in his like.
Lenore stares intently.
All right, give me a percentile roll, Lenore.
Okay. Oh wait, why did I pick up my phone? It's a percentile roll. So
Harmony.
I do like a 0.
It's one of the
1.
00. It's the 00 one, yeah. The bottom
And then
one.
the other one that has 0 on it?
No. You just that
Oh, it's
one.
just the 00.
Just the 00.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Ooh, a 75.
75.
Very good. So, Lenore, you spot what looks like a stick figure in yours, but you can't identify it. Do you show it to Stella?
Yes.
Okay. She's like, She takes the cup and she peers into it. "Oh, this stick figure has a broken neck. You were being followed. They have lost your trail." She hands it back.
Good.
She looks over at Harmony. "What did you get?"
84.
What'd you roll?
84.
84. So Harmony, do you already know how to read your own leaves? How much time have you spent with Stella?
I'd say he spent a kind of okay amount of time, being
Yeah.
as he is part of the divination schooling,
Right.
and her being known for seeing stuff.
Yes. So in your cup, you would see what is very plainly a star. You know that you have a journey ahead of you.
Darling, please do me the honors. I know you read them so much better than I do.
All right. She takes the cup. She turns it in her hands. Oh, this is delightful. But, oh, her heart falls. I will miss you so much, Harmony. But you will return to us as you always do. And I think you'll have a lovely time.
Why, thank you.
Mykota, what did you roll? Oh. All right.
27.
All right. So you see what looks like half of a skull in your cup. You don't know much about tea divinations to understand what it means.
She's
Stella?
like, I don't understand this. Can you tell me what it says? And then she'll
Yes.
show it to her.
Yeah, she'll take it and she'll turn it in her hands and she'll read it. Oh no. Someone close to you is going away. I'm so sorry. And
Oh, me
she hands
too.
it back.
Coda takes out a scrap piece of fabric and then she dumps her tea leaves on it and puts it in her box of treasures.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Stella looks patiently at Beryl.
Beryl empties his cup, including the leaves.
Oh, they're gone now. Marcus is just like,
You were
look.
supposed to keep those in the cup.
Marcus is just looking at Beryl like gaping, like, how did you do that? Beryl, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
Those are going to be some very unpleasant tea leaves.
Oh,
14.
okay, all right. Your stomach turns, but then it settles. This is like the coffee again.
Yes, I
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. She's like, another day then. And Marcus is like, listen, Stella, mine have to be wrong, Stella. Marcus hands his cup over to her. And she looks into the cup and she turns it. And he's like fidgeting. And she looks back at him. She's like, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. He's like, his face looks like crestfallen. All right. Thanks. And he bows his head. And then Stella makes and checks on Chop. Did you finish? Do you want more? She pours him another cup of milk and sugar.
Give him tea. Come on.
All right.
Or yeah, did we just hear Ekov's voice out of nowhere?
Yes.
But do we see Ekov?
Roll perception.
I want to do that too.
Yeah, do it. You're right next to him.
18. 18 for Harmony.
You can hear Ekov breathing.
Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Cast the invisibility upon myself.
Oh,
Now
Lenore,
we got 16.
you also know where Ekov is. You can hear him breathing. So what'd you cast, Harmony?
See invisibility.
Oh, okay, yeah. You could see Ekov. He's like, fine.
Why, hello, old chap. You've been hiding there the whole time.
No.
I don't believe you, but so be it. What's wrong? You don't like I can see you now? You can't hide from me.
Stella takes Chop's cup.
Ekov is pointing his gun again.
Like, Dad!
Ekov, wherever you are, I would really appreciate if you were not doing
No, you
that.
guys can see him.
Oh
He
yeah, no,
dropped
he
his
took off
cloak.
he took off the invisibility cloak. Yeah.
Also, you put the gun away.
Ah, there you are.
He still has the angry eyebrows, but yeah. Stella is reading Chop's leaves, and she nods and she looks down at the little pig. Please have mercy upon your victims, she says. So be it. She's like,
Is Marcus's cup still on the table next to her?
yeah. Yeah,
Is Harmony able to
set
see
it
into
down.
it?
Yeah, you can actually. You can see into it. She set it down where the others couldn't, but you're close enough.
Okay, what do I need to... You want a percentile to read it?
No, roll me. Roll me insight.
Panel?
This is an insight for these guys, not an intelligence check.
No, I have some.
17.
You see heartbreak.
And anyone looking at Harmony sees a inquisitive look upon his face.
Marcus, what
Have
did you
some
get?
juice.
Why do you look so sad?
Ah, it's all right. I'm gonna lose at gambling. He smiles at
Bad
Lenore.
news.
Yeah, I shouldn't take any chances.
Can I have some juice?
I'm sorry, are you calling my tea juice?
I mean, I
You're
guess it could be kind of a leaf juice, but it's more than that.
the pointy-eared, leaf-loving, tree-climbing pansy water juice.
I don't
Juice
think you're gonna
expressed
win
from
any
fruits.
friends.
She smiles in that way that makes her eyes crinkle, but her eyes are a little cold, and she pours a cup of tea for Ekov. Here you are.
I hope you
Yo,
poisoned
juice.
it.
Jeez.
Give me a percentile.
I won't do anything.
I know you're a dwarf,
Do
but
you pull a barrel and drink all the leaves?
do you want your fortune told? Roll me a percentile.
Ekov's the kind of dude to eat the glass.
Oh my god.
All right, so you see a stick figure similar to Lenore's in yours.
Oh,
She-
that's lame.
Stella holds her hand out for the cup.
What's that mean?
She looks at it. Oh, this one is intact. He is still following you.
Fuck you.
She gives that crinkly smile to him again.
No, he's gonna point it out.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean, old chap?
Not
It's
him.
the first time I've met you.
Stella looks at him and is like, you're triggered by blue suits, aren't you?
No, just that guy.
I don't know.
I don't like his hat.
Oh, his hat. All right.
That's a really stupid reason.
It's funny, too, because Harmony was supposed to have a top hat.
Yes, he has the wrong hat on.
Yeah, so that's hilarious to me.
It has
Is
absolutely
that not a
nothing
top
to do
hat? What is
with
that?
anything else.
It's like a,
A fedora-esque thing.
yeah.
Oh.
It's supposed to be a top hat. It ended up being a fedora, or it got cut off to the point where it looks like a fedora.
Veril is kind of looking at Ekov and just becomes very quiet and contemplative.
Do you want to roll insight?
Yes, please.
Okay.
It's not my fault. You guys just can't see his evil.
Yeah, I'd also want to roll insight on why the hell he hates me so much.
Yeah, I want to know.
Everybody roll.
Just everybody. Makoto silently. Oh, okay, I guess I will.
You don't know fucking nothing.
Who rolled a 1?
I did.
Oda.
Oh, no!
Oh,
Well, I guess you weren't trying that hard, so it's fine.
you were distracted. Ripley was making his pecs dance again.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I got a 10.
Did anybody get above a 10?
Bear got a 20.
I got
30.
a modified 20.
And Harmony got a 19.
All right, Ekov, give a little bit more background as to why you're so edgy right now to Veril. But, like, under the table. What does Veril notice
You mean
about
to
you?
Harmony?
No, well, to Harmony, too, but Veril did get it.
Well, I mean, I thought you meant about Harmony.
About Harmony, yeah, kind of. Like, Ekov, what does Veril notice about you that may be the reason why you're so edgy right now? Is it really because Harmony's wearing a blue suit?
I think it's quite obvious that Ekov thinks this guy is someone else.
Yes.
And he, no matter what anybody will tell him, He is that guy.
Yep. Yeah, Harmony, he's got you confused for someone else. Roll history, Harmony. You're a librarian.
I'm great at history. I'd love
Yeah. Roll history.
to. 24, Lynn.
So you do know of an old tale of a man in a blue suit that makes deals that never go right.
I'll have to talk to the professors about this one.
And Varel, what do you do with your information?
Filing it away for later, I
Ah,
suppose.
okay. All right. Well, thank you again, Stella, and we will return. She waves her fingers by at them, like, until then.
Yeah, Harmony
And
would do.
you one of Marcus's many moms.
Yes. Stella holds her hand out to Harmony, expecting a kiss.
Yes, he does the nightly kiss on the back of the hand. Until we meet again, lovely.
Until then. Okay, so we are at 10 p.m. We could call it here, or we could do something else. I want to do a check and see how everybody's doing and how tired people are. Don't all
I'm
speak
okay
up.
to
Actually,
stay
it's
up.
more for Phil because Phil
Yeah.
is the latest of us all.
Yes, actually, yeah. Phil, I know you don't have school tomorrow, but how are you feeling?
I am still kind of recovery from a bit of sickness, so I'm pretty tired, to be fair.
Okay, all right, we can call it here then. Is that okay with everyone?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
So, everybody, give me your likes, dislikes, one thing I can improve upon. And I understand that Discord or not downloading Baldur's Gate 3 during sessions. I get that. So give me something else.
No, we're gonna give you that, every one of us.
Great. Listen,
Awesome.
I
I
thought
would
it was
give
going
one
to be
anyway, so.
I thought it was going to be done by now. Okay? All right. Okay.
Red,
Yeah,
I just want to say, I apologize. Like this is just me. I'm sorry, Ekov is dogging on you. But out of
don't
all of
worry.
the character designs you could have done,
Yeah. No.
I
Yeah.
chose the worst possible option.
Yeah.
A
the
scholar
worst
in a blue
fucking
suit.
option. Ekov is ready to shoot and murder you and bury
Ekov's
you in
got-
the back of the yard.
Ekov's got heavy PTSD.
Well, I
Nice.
shall pull the secrets out of your brain, good chap.
Maybe
And we
wear a
will
different colored
See what's
suit
going
next
on
time.
here.
Yeah, like
No,
Jax didn't rouse any suspicion.
Yeah.
But the blue suit goes so well with his very piercing blue eyes.
It does. Marcus agrees completely.
Or Marcus over there.
Oh, yeah, Marcus. Yeah. Things just don't go his way. I just fucking love this. Because Marcus has got those, like, dreamy eyes, and Varel's just got this fucking 1,000-yard fucking stare.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Why do I love torturing him?
Molder.
Yeah, no, that's not what that is.
No, I have the smolder going
Yeah,
on.
no, Harmony's got the smolder.
Okay, then Marcus has the pine.
Yes. Yeah, that's what he is. He's got like the puppy dog eyes. God.
Like, someone please take care of me. I'm tired of doing it myself.
Right? All right, guys. You all have a good night then. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't work tomorrow, so maybe I'll play some Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know. Amy, what are you up to?
Nothing.
Do you want to hang out?
Sure.
Okay. All right, we'll move over to the lobby then. I'll do that. And then next session, we've got Marcus's shop and the horrors that may lie within, as well as tax evasion. Oh yeah, Varel, did you even open your envelope?
Nope.
Are you going to?
Yes.
Now?
Once
Later?
we're out, once we're out of the tragedy.
Okay, you got it. This whole thing's been a tragedy, guys.
Yeah. Well.
All right then. All right, everyone, have a good night.